Yeah, I'm a little tired tonight. I went out with my brother last night. I love hanging out with my brother, but he is a car guy and I'm a comic book guy. So we have one common ground: drinking. The problem is every time we hang out, we don't drink beers. We're drinking the hard stuff. So every time we go out, we're drinking some wild, crazy college kid drink. One night I went out with him, and he introduced me to something called an Irish trash can. For those of you who are not familiar, that is a shot each of vodka, gin, rum, triple sec, blue curacao, and peach schnapps, with just a splash of a whole can of Red Bull. A whole can. So we go out. I tried the first one. It took a little while to go down. Had a good buzz. By the third one, they were going down pretty smooth. And halfway through the fifth one, I woke up the next morning in my bed. With no pants, like I'm fucking Donald Duck. And so I'm 2 hours late for work. I'm still drunk. I'm panicking. And as I turn to get out of bed, my foot steps in something wet and squishy. It's my pants. Soaked in what smells like urine and filled with what looks like vomit. So I had questions. So I immediately text my brother and head to work. I get in, they send me right to my station. They're like, don't worry about it. So obviously I'm worried about consequences later. There will be consequences. So I go through the day. It hits lunchtime. Finally get a call back from my brother. He's like, man, last night was wild. And I said, I don't remember. What time did we go home? He's like, well, I'm not sure what time you went home. I said, okay. I'm like, did I pee my pants? He's like, yeah, you don't remember? I told you I have to go to the bathroom. If I pee my pants right now, my night's over. And I said, well, I'll bet that's not true. So I peed my pants to prove that my night would not be over. This seemed like a good idea. So I said, all right. So I went home afterwards, and he's like, no, he's like, we went to the strip club. I said, the strip club? He's like, yeah, it was your idea. So we get out there. I had lost my wallet, apparently. And so he told me, as he tells me, I couldn't get in the front door. The bouncer would not let me in without an ID or money for the cover charge. So he goes inside, and I am already inside. I had snuck around to the back where they take the garbage out and let myself in. And they just let me stay. And so I asked him, I'm like, so what, you guys left without me? And he goes, no, you left with that stripper. I said, what stripper? He said, the one you were making out with. This girl, bless her heart, I remind you guys, I didn't go home and change. My pants are still soaked in pee. So, her night must not have been going well. So anyway, he tells me all this. Some things still remain a mystery, but I'm still at work. And finally, about a half hour before my shift ends, my supervisor comes in and he says, hey man, can I talk to you outside for a minute in private? Here it is. I'm getting the boot. I'm ready to take it. I deserve this. So we walk outside, and he looks at me seriously, and he says, you've been an excellent contribution to this company. We are going to give you a 20% raise. And that's when I realized there's no such thing as consequences. Thanks everybody, you have a wonderful night. Next up we got Laura.